Thanks, everybody. I guess now we're back to our regularly scheduled program here. So, Josh, I'll let you get us started.
Thanks, Josh. Sticking with the...
I can tell you that the United States is working closely with Kenya to support their efforts to both investigate the terrible act of terrorism that we saw at the end of last week, but also to help them prepare a response in a way that better secures their country. The United States has for some time been backing efforts in Africa to go after al-Shabab. Throughout that process, we've kept Congress in the loop on those negotiations, and just in the last... So it is clear that based on our efforts to support forces on the ground, as well as unilateral actions that we're taking, that we can push back against the threat that is posed by al-Shabab. But it's also true that that threat is far from eliminated, and we continue to be vigilant about the risk that they pose. Those who negotiate this deal agree with the United States, and we continue to be concerned about that and are supportive of... We continue to be concerned about the violence and chaos that we see in Yemen right now. The U.S. military continues to support the efforts of Saudi Arabia and some of their partners in the region to try to address the security situation along their border that they're justifiably concerned about. The United States is also forcefully supporting the UN-led effort to try to bring the violence to an end and bring all of the parties who are in conflict there around the negotiating table to try to resolve their differences peacefully. So we've obviously got a lot, our work remains cut out for us.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Press Briefing. I have one item at the top.
You can,
yes.
Near Damascus. If you could comment.
Yes, the U.S. strongly condemns ISIL's attacks against the besieged Palestinian neighborhood of Yarmouk, which is in southern Damascus, as you know. ISIL's violent advance on Yarmouk, reportedly with the support of al-Nusra Front, has put the roughly 18,000 civilians in the area at severe risk.
Indian and the Chinese. Have any of these U.S. citizens taken advantage of those other international operations?
It's a good question. They've been under siege by regime forces since 2013, but really the situation has deteriorated quite significantly. Recently, they're experiencing severe restrictions on food, medicine, clean water, and electricity. They've left the population on the brink of a humanitarian catastrophe. We are calling on all parties of the conflict to allow regular, uninterrupted humanitarian access to the population in Yarmouk. Obviously, this is something that's quite concerning to us.
Down and everything.
There's a crash rate